Good evening, everybody. This is Producer Tim with this week's live X-Wing action on the Sith Takers Twitch channel. So, good evening and welcome. Let me just get us going. We'll head to the table, say hello to the players.
I play over near Oxford.
Hey guys, right, yep, so you're now live on Twitch, so welcome to David and Craig, or Craig David, I guess. David is running First Order for this evening, and Craig is back with his Separatist gunships. I'm not sure if you've taken this list on stream, but we played our cup game last week, and unfortunately, as you're in week 2, that would strongly suggest that it didn't go very well for me. So best of luck to both of you.
Cheers.
Yeah, so have you determined who's got first player yet?
Yeah, Craig can go first. I think I'm 198 and he's 199.
That is correct, yeah.
Excellent. Right, well, yeah, when you're all set up and set your dials and everything like that and ready to go, just tab your table when you're good to start the clock and go from there, really. Right, see you in a bit.
Okay, there's first rock.
Right, so yeah, we'll leave them to the game. Let's bring up the overlay software. So let's bring up the list. That would be a bit easier for me. So yeah, I ended up playing Craig last Friday. I took... Oh, what did I even take? Oh, I took my droid munitions list. So it was 4 Hyena bombers, 1 with pro droids, plasma torpedoes, 2 with proximity mines, concussion missiles, 1 with proximity mines and ion missiles, and then 2 normal vulture droids with Discord missiles. And yeah, it's an interesting game. I felt it went pretty well for me, but in the end, I think just didn't quite go with me towards the end, and I just couldn't kill enough of the sturdy little gunship. So it'll be an interesting game to see. And playing against Craig, we have David with First Order list, and we've got 3 of the... Oh, coming in like a wrecking ball. That'll be Ben.
I was trying to be quiet.
Oh, yeah. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, cheers. You?
Yeah, bit tired from work, but not too bad. So basically, the guys were all ready to go, so I thought I might as well just get them all set up and going.
No, let's go.
So is it Willow?
No, that was my missus.
All right. Yeah, we're just about to describe the First Order. So we've got 3 of the silencers with automated target priority. So while you perform an attack, you must choose the defender as the closest valid attack range. And after you perform an attack that missed, place 1 calculate on this card, and then before you engage, you may remove a calculate. So we might see some double modded attacks. Don't tell Willow I cut her from the podcast.
Oh, she'd be so mad.
Well, it was a long old show, so I had to save some time somewhere.
Yeah, but that was the cutest bit.
Yeah.
You just have to listen to all those idiots chatting rubbish.
Well, this is it. I couldn't really have her in when she was just, sort of the most, knowledgeable segment of the.
Yeah, she was talking about the Nantex spam, I think. She didn't quite understand that she didn't have to shout that on the microphone.
Yeah.
And then she tried to put the actual microphone bit in her mouth.
just like her dear dad.
Yeah, well, she has to learn from somewhere. Look, the fact that she can say hello and having me as a dad is just a bonus in itself.
Yeah. I'm just saying this as Craig actually played him in round 1 of the knockout, and he actually beat me.
I heard he easily beat you.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure about that. It wasn't great for me. What are you doing?
May, I'm just plugging my laptop back in.
I swear you're just like You assemble your desk every time you come on stream.
It's funny you say that, actually. My desk is a pop-up desk because I live in a bungalow, so I have to maximise space.
Just get a Facebook post done. I think.
I'm just waiting for my Steam to update. It decided to update. It always does it when I'm about to use it. I think it's done now. Let's look at all the games I don't play.
So yeah, this will be an interesting game because those HMPs have got an awful lot of toys on them.
What is the other list? Because it's not booted up for me yet, so I can't actually see it.
So the droid list is 3 of the generic PS1 gunships, 1 of the named PS1, and I think they've all got concussion missiles. 3 have got concussion bombs. 1's got the probe droids.
Oh. Is it the named one who gets a target lock or something if you're in his firing arc?
Yeah, so I think it's range. Is it after you attack? I think. I'll bring it up. It's easier. I'm guessing.
I think it happens after the attack, doesn't it?
Yeah, after it's attacked. After you perform an attack, if the defender's in your front arc, you may acquire a lock on it, and that's the 90-degree arc, not the 180. That you get.
And if you're in the bullseye, you get a strain, is it?
Yeah. So what he'll do is, if say 3 or 4 gunships are going to shoot a target that they've not locked, he'll fire that one first, and then he can acquire his lock on it. Basically,
I do like the ships actually.
Oh no, it's very very good list.
I played Darren the other night, and he was flying a few of them, and he absolutely destroyed me. Less than an hour, and the game was over.
I mean, I think I said it at the start when they were sort of first, like, sort of about to hit the tabletop, is that, with the 4 Azutuks doing well, you'd imagine that the gunships are going to do well as well.
Yeah, I've been hearing that 4 have been doing quite well, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think that's kind of it. Just as well, it's the 180. Yeah, it's the 180 is good, and although they don't have the 3 red dice that the Azutuks have got, it's all those concussion missiles, and it's the reliable
side slip.
Well, it's the reliable firepower. It's that being able to re-roll with their networked targeting.
It's not. You don't have to spend a resource for it either, do you? Which is good.
No, definitely. Yeah, I think that's probably the strongest part of it.
And the fact that it works on missiles as well.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and absolutely. And I think Craig was running an earlier iteration of this list where he actually had cluster missiles. And what you'd do is 2 would lock one ship, 2 would lock the other, and then when you cluster missile and then take the bonus attack at range 1.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, you get the rerolls on both shots.
Oh, he's a bad man.
Yeah.
I can see now.
Now he's moved on from that, and I suspect that's probably because he gets perhaps better damage from the concussion missile. I'm not sure if they're slightly cheaper. 2 seconds. Concussion missiles are 6. Can't they take cluster missiles? I've got hyperspace select. Oh, this is a hyperspace event, isn't it?
Yeah.
So cluster missiles aren't hyperspace legal. That's why.
I mean, I like concussion missiles. Oh, and he's got my favourite concussion bombs.
Well, this is it, and I played against him. The concussion bombs didn't actually come into it a great deal, but neither did my proximity mines. So, yeah.
It's quite a toolboxy list, really, isn't it? I quite like it.
Yeah.
You get your missiles, your bombs, your discard missiles. Against different things, it's obviously better.
Yeah, and you got your probe droid, so you can get a nice early, earlier target locks. I mean, it's quite funny. We both had probe droids on Friday, and literally both launched our first ones turn 1, and neither have shot the other one's probe droids for the entire game. And so they just sat there for the entire game. But yeah, it was a decent game. I don't know.
No, I actually really like this list.
Okay, we talked a fair bit about the droids. So what have we got? We got Malorus, haven't we? I think. Where's this list gone out?
I've flown this. Not this exact one, but I've played around with the Malorus.
Yeah. So I think Malorus is interesting. It's like it's like Sloan, but different, I guess. It's it's giving those re-rolls, but instead of it being against stressed ships, it's against any ships. But you must take a strain to re-roll 1 blank. But it's not a choice as well. You have to do it.
Yeah, unless you target lock first, because then if you use your target lock, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, I guess so. And he's got Agent
Have
Terex.
you promoted all the players?
Not Craig, actually. Do that.
Yeah.
Promote you as well.
Oh, fancy. Am I now Admiral Hibbert?
Rear Admiral, surely.
General Dog's buddy.
Yeah, so
I like the I don't even know what the shuttle's called actually. Is it XI, Xi?
I mean, I guess if it was
Yeah.
if it was Chinese, it would be Chi, wouldn't it? But I don't think it is. So I think probably XI or Xi. I don't know. I say XI.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I like it with the silencers because we've got the little chunky boys. Because in my head, they're still the original the first edition silencer. Because that chunky boy is the best.
I wonder if the old model's available in the Stream Workshop.
I bet he took it out.
Steam Workshop.
It did look ridiculous, didn't it? But it's amazing. When we were at Worlds, I don't know if you saw it, but Chris Allen was flying one of the small silencers. No, one of the big silencers, sorry. And then he'd got one of the small ones painted up like his other one. And he was using that as a lock, so he was just putting the whole ship next to him. I mean, it wasn't doing well. We were down in the salt mines together, so you know.
Good old salt mines.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but I heard it's nice.
I don't remember you doing that great at Worlds.
No, unfortunately, I didn't do bad enough. I was in the salt mines, but equally, I wasn't. Didn't make cut either. So I was kind of mid-table mediocrity.
Yeah, I mean, I ended up back in mid-table, but
and
I also
wasn't that when wasn't that when you realised you conceded a few games just for fun or whatever, and then didn't realise that there was was it like top 16 for faction or something like that?
No, it was like top. It was quite a high number. It's like top 64, I think. Got the focus and the evades, the mirrored ones. They're really nice.
Mm.
And I thought that you didn't get any prizes unless you made cut. So I started with I jousted Boba Fett with 2 aces for a laugh. And yeah, good times.
So just look so we've just an early shot here by the green silencer at the Pro Droid.
So he has to re-roll that dice as well.
Well, what it was, the green silencer was out of range and ended up missing.
Oh, it evades it as well.
Yeah, but this is interesting because it's actually giving the silencers calculate tokens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's
that's quite cool actually.
So yeah, actually, I would be quite happy either way. I think.
Yeah.
Because you either take the probe droid off, which is nice, or you're actually banking a few calculates.
Although it also does tell the droid player that there is 2 ships in range of that.
Yeah, I mean, the probe droid could relocate anyway next turn and probably try and jump onto that big asteroid in the middle, I guess.
Yeah.
Either that or possibly move behind the gas cloud it's closest to.
Can't you get rid of the probe droids by landing on them?
Yeah, so if an enemy ship overlaps a probe droid, you roll a dice, and I think it's on an eyeball. It takes 1 damage.
I mean, I think that's something I always forget about myself. It would be sometimes I could have taken him out, but I just don't.
Darren's asking in chat, didn't you lose to Phil GC? I think I lost to Phil GC. I'm not sure if you did as well. I think you both did. Both did, didn't we? He's gone now. Probably crying.
I was just getting the cats out of the room. Yeah, I did. I did lose to Phil.
I feel like I did as well. And
it showed that in my list I had spare parts, and it showed that I'd never dropped them before because I thought that you dropped them like a bomb, and then I picked the token up and realised that it's slotted in the back of your ship. And so I did a move to drop it on his Guri to stop him advanced censoring. So if it had worked, he'd have two straighted onto the rock, and Hermione would have blasted him. But I forgot how to drop it. And basically wasted it because he just advanced censored around it. We played very fast, though. Anas cheated on stream. I put my ship back. I'd marked my ship and put it back and nudged it. It's like didn't put it back in the right place.
I'm gutted my stream game never made it into the archives. I mean, what wasn't
because it was boring as shit.
Well, you say that. It was an interesting tactical challenge for me because basically I played against a castling Shadowcaster, Cavil, and I want to say Old Terok with my 5A wings, and I just said, well, I'm not going to play this game, and just didn't chase him.
Looks like he's sideswiped, is it?
Yes, yeah, I think so. Was it M for Magnify?
Yeah. I have to give him credit. He's obviously flown these ships a lot, knowing that this fits.
Well, I think what it is, so I did work it out, that basically if you deploy with your nubs on the board, as you should do, you do a hard 2 to the right. If you then do the side sloop, because you do it middle to middle, it must still be on the board. I say it must, there's always a risk, I guess. So yeah, using
split the locks.
Yeah, using the pro droids here. I don't think that's a terrible thing for him because he's obviously got another silencer.
Yeah. You know that someone's going to just do that and sit in the corner for a game.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not castling, but
no, it's perfectly legal.
And they've got red stops as well.
Yes, you could stop, then hard 2 blue. I mean, it's not as bad as like the way the Phantoms castled and made you joust them, basically.
Yeah. Or even the
Star Vipers.
Star Vipers, yeah. Steam tend to lock as well.
It's like, I am going to kill that. I guess so. This way, it stops the Malorus.
Although he's probably not that fussed because doing a blue next turn should be easy.
Yeah, it's nice to have your options, though, isn't it?
Oh, Chris Burnett from Tin Squadrons asking, "Do we have fancy betting polls here for who will win?" No. What one day I'll get round to reading it and working it out. But
we do. You send money to my PayPal account.
I don't think he's going to need that target lock.
He might as well. Yeah, you say that, but last time he got 3 hits and it just natted out.
Not this time.
Nice got it this time.
First blood.
For no points. I do like that we've got the new ships on the stream again.
Worlds was really good, but all those pictures that have been hitting my Facebook, this is what you were doing a year ago. Like they were hitting like 2-3 weeks back, and it was like, yeah, I don't need reminding. Thanks.
I was under no impression that I could come this year, so it wasn't so bad.
No, but hey, I've already qualified for 2021, so it's all good. Oh, sorry.
But now,
I've qualified for the next time they run Worlds.
It means that I definitely can't come the year after either, because I couldn't come this year because I was getting married. So getting married next year now.
Well, I suppose in a good way, it'll probably be safer quicker for you to get married than it would be for them to run Worlds. So there could be a chance that you get married, say next year, and then Worlds. But yeah, so I think they've deferred the qualifying spots. I think they said basically to the next time they run it. So hopefully we'll still play X-Wing then.
I would have thought so.
Well, I can't see it really being run next year, but we'll have to see what happens. I think we're going to be a long way off, large scale like con type events and having people traveling from not only across countries but across the world effectively. So we'll see. I mean, hopefully in the new year, sort of spring, summertime, local gaming will kick back up again, and then then the sort of the national and sort of intercontinental events will hopefully start firing up, and we'll see what happens with Worlds.
I really fancied Euros this year, but
I did as well. Yeah, I took the week off, hoping that it was going to hit. But
you did Euros last year? I've not done Euros before.
Yeah, actually, no. Poland, Krakow was my first Euros, I think. So I've when they've been in Birmingham, it's just never
always turning in.
Okay, so this could be interesting, depending what if Red has done a little one bank or something here. We might see some shots.
He's flipping his foily things. I don't know what they're called now.
Yeah, so when you do the side slip, the repulsor lift card, you have when you do a normal maneuver, you can choose to flip it. When you do the side slip, you have to flip it.
So he's flipped it so he can side slip or whatever whenever he wants.
It's the next turn, which probably will be a hard 2, so that they're basically almost back in their starting position. Now, Green's going to have to be careful, and I'd almost be tempted to do a left barrel roll here because, I'm about to say,
get some cover.
Well, this is it. When you're in the front arc of 4, and 2 of them have locked you with missiles. See, Red's a lot safer because Red is not getting shot with missiles, and I think I would risk the.
I think I'd risk the boost, focus boost.
Maybe not even the boost. I mean, I'd possibly sit there and just plink. I possibly would have taken the target lock if Red's got a calculate, so he could have drawn the calculate off. But I guess is it when he engages?
Next question.
Automate target before you engage. So Craig is first player, so the droids would shoot before it could draw the calculate off the card. So I guess you probably want the focus there for defense. It won't get a Malorus reroll. He's a bit too far away, but yellow might have a range 3 shot into red. We'll see what ranges come up here.
It's a sort of list. I'd probably try this at some point.
So we've had one set of probe droids. Okay.
I've got a bit of a soft spot for the First Order at the moment.
Yep, and I think the latest releases have done quite a bit for them here. So this is DGS having a range 3 shot. It looks like he's got a calculate, so he's spending that for hit crit. There should be 4 green dice on defense here. Two wiggles. Oh no, it wasn't DGS, sorry, that was just the green one. DGS is the bottom left, the brown one.
Looks like they're all going to shoot on that red.
Makes sense. Focus fire, probably spends his calculator as well. Another hit
hit
crit.
Crit again.
But he's got rerolls here as well, because he could reroll up to 2 dice with the network tome.
2 again.
Still range 3. Oh, but you can reroll that blank with network aim.
So, I'd reroll both of them.
Yeah, so just one. So for those who don't know, networked aim on the droid gunships, you can't spend your target locks like you would conventionally, but instead for every friendly target lock on the target, you can reroll 1 attack dice. So it's like fire control system a little bit. Oh, 2 hits here from DGS. And this is only 3 green dice. We're going to lose.
1 goes through.
But I think David would take that at the start of combat if you said 1 shield after 4 shots.
Yeah, it's not bad really. Especially considering he hadn't had to spend his focus token either.
Yeah. Because the gunships only have 1 agility native. So it looks like we're going to have the green shoot first, obstructed through a gas cloud. Range 3. So 3. Oh. 3 on 3. Cheers, Wampa. Might as well spend. Yeah.
2.
Gas cloud.
He's got to calculate. Oh, yeah. Stupid gas clouds.
See,
I don't like the gas clouds. I think they're a bit.
It's why I don't take them, because I find that they actually help my opponents out more than me. Don't be wrong, I like hiding behind other people's gas clouds when I really need to.
We have to shoot the range 2, don't they?
Yeah. So, yeah. It's
that other one got a calculator as well. So it's got 2 calculators now.
No reroll on
green, sorry. So that one's hitting.
Yep, so that's going to be a shield off BGS. Oh, just out. Yeah, so with this automated target priority, it's not the closest target, it's in the closest range. So if there were multiple targets in range band 2, you could choose who you wanted.
Yeah. That'd be ridiculous if it had to be always the closest one. You have to mess about trying to figure out which one's slightly closer. And I can see why they just did like range bands. It makes sense.
No, absolutely. I think it's I don't know if you've ever seen like the lawn bowls or whatever on the telly where they have to get like that bit of string out or whatever.
Oh, no.
Seeing which one's the closest. But yeah, I think just by saying range band, it does make it a lot easier.
I mean, I feel there's better things to do with my time than watch lawn bowls on the telly.
Well, what can I say?
He said sat watching someone play a game on the internet.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. I wonder if the Lawn Bowls mod is available. We've got the flick tool.
That's your task, mate. You've got to try and make an X-Wing Lawn Bowls.
Well, funnily enough, there's a Mario Kart mod, and I was very tempted in our down week getting the Mario Kart mod out and actually streaming some Mario Kart. As in X-Wing Mario Kart.
Yeah. I love that game. I remember last time we played it at the club. I can't remember who it was. Was it Keith? Keith or Barney just brought Nim and sat at the back just trajectory simulating bombs at everyone. Like, not even trying to win, just trying to hinder everybody else. I think it must have been 1.0 because he was bomblet generator.
Actually, that would work quite well, wouldn't it? Whoever's in last place just gets trajectory simulated for free. The old blue shell.
It'd be like the bullet in Mario Kart. Like when you're really far back, they suddenly make you bullet bill and you fly into the middle of the pack again.
So Wampa is asking if the side slip is active. Yes, I believe it is active on all 4 this turn. So yeah, I'd imagine like when it is active, it does telegraph what they're going to do because they can either go straight or they can do their little side slip. Now he could do a banked one, but you got to assume he's going to do the hard one here. I can't see him going straight. So it does mean that all the silencers all know where they are. But green is probably disengaging this turn because he's going to want.
He hasn't got much choice, has he?
No, he's going to want to do a blue maneuver. But you could go like a blue 2 forwards, and he'll probably get gas cloud against most of the shots, and then be set up for next turn.
And even if he overshoots it a little bit, he could probably barrel roll back.
Yeah, definitely. And actually, probably opens that nice blue hard 2 for the next turn if he wants it. But they are getting a little bit stretched away from Malorus,
Yeah, he's not seemed to have bothered too much with the Malorus. I think maybe it's obviously it depends on matchup, but against all these shots, he probably doesn't really want the strain.
No.
It telegraphs the blue manoeuvre next turn, doesn't it?
Yeah. And also, I think against the munitions as well, you're then rolling 2 green dice against the 3 red dice. And
yeah, you're probably already losing your range bonus. That the free agility ships love the range agility, don't they?
Yeah.
It really keeps them alive. Unless they're mine, and then it just does nothing.
Yep, so nice little side slip, yeah.
It's being silly and won't let him do his action.
I'm quite tempted to possibly take the gunships to Coruscant. I'm not 100% certain if I'm playing, but if I do play, I think I might just take something different or fun.
I think this is a really good list.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not the winning list, but I think the Nantex, unless there's a points change, I think the Nantex will probably win it.
Yeah, I mean, that would be very interesting to see if we do get the points change. I mean, it's the last opportunity, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we going to see any more new releases after? So what's that now? It's Herald of Hope and the TIE Brute, isn't it? So after that, we'll get, what, V-Wings and the ETA and stuff, won't we?
Yep, and then we've got Jango Fett as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green's disengaged. And I haven't got my new ships because I ordered them too late like a fool. I'm going to have to order the next wave of ships a bit earlier so I can actually get them.
It's quite interesting. Bartos has joined us in chat, and actually I was just about to say the other list I'm considering for Coruscant is possibly digging out 5 A-Wings so I can take Merle.
Oh wait, I don't know what he does. Is that the one from a new pack, is it then?
Yeah.
Does it fly through him or something?
No. So Merle is something like, essentially, if I am in an enemy ship's bullseye, if Merle is in an enemy ship's bullseye, they are -1 agility.
All right.
Colm hates it. I think it's great. So yeah, Colm's wrong. No, I think as I said, I think he's PS1. It all depends on his price. If he is cheap enough, as in not too expensive, but if he is a decent price point, you take him, and your opponent is going to be more scared of his ability than you actually care. And so
it's like Arvel and Intimidation, and you're not really that bothered about it happening.
No,
you just put him in whatever is your opponent's best choice move. It's like dare him to do the good move and get punished for it.
Occasionally, you'll get a block in, and they won't be able to reposition, or they're going to spend their actions to reposition, so they're not in that bullseye. And the turn when they are in the bullseye, you're going to have 4 or 5 shots where essentially you could get 4 or 5 bonus damage through, because they're losing a green dice. So we'll see. I mean, that's kind of where my head is at the moment. Okay, so we have got. Looks like Agent Terex has given a calculate to the red silencer here. No shot from yellow?
Nope.
Brown's having a shot range 3. Actually doesn't matter if he's got a target lock there. Oh, I suppose it does. So he's not firing a missile, so one of his target locks obviously isn't there.
Oh, he doesn't need it. It's fine.
Yeah, so hit crit, but you will get 4 green dice, won't he? And he has got calculate and focus token.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so spend the calculate.
Yeah. 2 evades. He is fine, but red and green, one of them is going to have a target lock on the red silencer, and will be able to fire a concussion missile.
He's checking now to see if he's in bullseye in the correct arc, isn't he? Yep.
Yep. So concussion missile from red.
Luckily, he's not got any damage cards on yet. Reroll 2 of them.
He's got a calculate as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we hit crit.
There's a chance you can get him the silent. Oh, he's not got a shot anyway. Don't matter.
Oof. So there's gonna be another shield.
Yep.
And then I'm not sure green's got range.
I mean, green's pointing the other. Oh, his green. You mean?
Yeah.
I thought you meant the green silencer. I was going to say he's pointing the other way.
All right. Yeah. Just got range, and we'll see if he's got a concussion missile or not. Yes, he has as well.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Oh, that's 3.
Oh, so that's half points. Half an hour in, and first points on the table.
It's lucky that he didn't get a damage card on him last time, then, or he would have been flipping the crit.
So it's got a range 3 obstructed shot from the yellow silencer in, and I suspect this will have a Malorus reroll if he needs it. Or, not that he needs it, but yeah, has to use it. So 2 hits and a crit means another shield on... Oh, a shield on red. Yep. Okay, so setting up for this turn, we know that all the repulsor lift stabilizers are flipped to normal, which decreases the difficulty of his straight maneuvers. We could still see a sort of orthodox hard turn towards the red silencer.
I think you're going to see a hard turn towards them ships. Because it'd be very hard for them to dodge that arc there. Or they can come in and they're not that bothered about it because the red's in a bad way. So he's probably got to disengage with the red.
That's a good point. There should have been 3 green dice on that attack. Bartos was just pointing it out.
It was a missile, wasn't it?
No, the yellow silencer shot range 3 obstructed, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I didn't. What did he roll? Did he only roll 2?
Yeah, rolled two dice. Could have been.
Oh, you're telling him. Cool.
Up it at 3 green.
Do you type with your mouth open as well?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna roll it now. You know it's gonna be a blank.
Ah.
Oh. So shield back on. Droid regens bullshit. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's, get the right result, don't you, at the end of the day? And
Them's are the rolls, sadly.
Yeah. I mean, this is it. If he'd rolled too many dice, we'd make him re-roll it, so...
Yeah. That's so sad when you roll 3 dice. Like, yes, I've natted out of it. It's like, you should have rolled 2. Damn it!
Yeah, and then blank out.
Yep. Although whichever one missed should get a calculate now as well. Because the shot missed now. So it should get a calculate.
Well, there is a calculate on the card, and that was yellow's first shot?
I don't know.
Yeah, so
maybe they did it.
Red and green were going after the pro droid. Yellow was at the top.
Okay.
So I think that was his first one. So possibly he'd already done that.
Okay.
I'm not 100%, but he was out of range the previous turn.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got some hard 3 turns here. We possibly could see a hard turn from red here. Don't think there's any point running away, really. Because chances are you're going to get shot anyway with the 180-degree arcs and missiles and all that stuff. So we've got a target lock's been moved on to yellow, and looks like we have all the repulsor lifts flipped again.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. I thought the hard one might fit there. That's nice. Get green back in the fight. And what's the best thing is that green did the double reposition there, barrel roll and boost, but can now draw a calculate token off the card, off the advanced targeting, also automated target priority. Little unfortunate with yellow, because yellow's not going to get a shot now. It would set it up nicely for next turn, because you know that they're going to side slip that hard turn towards the board edge again. Now, normally you'd think this is a decent position because he's going to be within range 1, so not going to be taking that concussion missile. But all these drones, if they're at range 1, that's 3 red dice with 2 rerolls because of the target locks. That's an awful lot of firepower coming out.
I think you just... Oh, I would have just stayed where I was, I think.
Well, I mean, I guess he's still going to be able to shoot yellow. But yeah, the drone, you can't dodge arcs when you've got a 180-degree arc. And then Malorus comes around as well. So, looks like Malorus is actually going to get a shot, I think, this turn.
How much hold do silencers have?
4.
Although, if he manages to survive, he kind of blocks that mobile fortressing move, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's got no tokens, so he's
I know.
he's praying for wiggles.
He's going to have a calculate, because he's passing one over.
Just in range for Malorus, I suppose. Yeah. Also,
I think that was Terex.
Oh yeah, Terex, yeah.
And if nobody's read the comics with him in, they should. They're really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 0 to 3 for Terex.
Yeah. I think that was the last one as well, so we'll be flipping it this turn. Yeah.
And is that the jam or calculate, is it? Or
you roll a dice. Flip chart. It's not flip chart. You roll a dice, and on one result you get a jam, and one you get a calculate. And then as an action, you can pass the jam off, or pass the calculate off. But,
there was a shield on red.
So I tried this Derek. I didn't really like it on the shuttle, because the shuttle can jam anyway.
So yeah, Malorus used his reroll on himself there, so he strained himself.
Yeah.
Checking the front arcs as well as the 180.
I guess maybe the jam range is different when it's the action. I'm not sure. Do you remember how good?
I think it's range 1, isn't it, from jam action?
Like range 2. No, I mean when you do it with Terex.
Okay, so DGS has shot first. He's got 1 hit, got the calculate, so didn't roll a wiggle, but will defend. And now DGS could take a target lock there if he wanted, but has chosen not to. Oh, you might be okay here, because so the first 2 shots are at range 2. Well, yeah, hit crit on the second roll. Probably curse of the commentator there, so I think a crit's
takes a crit now. Disabled power regulator.
That is not going to be a problem.
It is if he survives.
Well, that's what I mean. It's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, stranger things have happened, but yeah. So hit crit, reroll the blank.
Spend the calculate.
Yeah. I couldn't see the calculate action there, but yeah.
And it's gone.
Unfortunately, he will still get a shot, so he doesn't die. Yeah.
That crit is...
Does add. I don't
Another 2 disabled power regulators. Well, it matters if it's weapons failure.
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, it doesn't matter so much for the overlay. Is that Malorus strained?
Yeah, but he has 2 anyway. It's range 3.
Is he just a two basic?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So strain should go now. He took that. Why didn't he spend his calculate? His focus, sorry.
I don't know.
That's a bit weird.
So Red's going to have its range 1 shot. Is taken a calculate off.
He's got 2 into yellow.
Okay. Bartos is trying to steal people to come and is streaming an interview with Green Dragoon. We know Green Dragoon well. He's obviously been on the stream before. Unfortunately, we'll have a second game from 8:30 UK time, which I think pretty much clashes. So me and Ben will be busy, but we'll see what the viewers decide to do. I mean, our games do get uploaded to YouTube, so if people do miss the games, they can always come back for it. Oh, that's gonna be nice. What's that? It's just a calculate.
Yeah, it's from his thing.
One
He's
of
checking
trade. So DGS is down to a shield.
The shuttle strain should be gone.
Yeah, after he defended, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you're doing it with your hand. Just take it away. Cool.
Yeah, I don't mind having my hands as a colour as such because I'm not sort of mousing around the board and trying to line up if manoeuvres fit or what have you. So yeah, Terex is flipped to his cyborg side.
Now I can read what it says. Yeah, so you can transfer the jam 0 to 3.
Okay, cool.
So I guess that's why you take it.
Is it a random? Which one?
You roll a dice.
Yeah,
So it's on a hit or a crit, you gain a calculate, otherwise a jam token.
And that could be interesting because he could jam off a target lock, couldn't he? I think that's the way it works, isn't it? You assign the jam and then you choose if you want to remove a lock or.
It's the person who assigns the jam.
Yeah. But then DGS, depending on which one, don't remove DGSs because DGS can reacquire. Ooh, that's a good point.
What's that, mate?
Could see concussion bombs.
Oh!
I mean, the only issue being that you would have to drop concussion bombs next turn, and some of those definitely go off the board, but that's not terrible if those silencers forget about them. Because if 4 concussion bombs got dropped, you could just wipe out both silencers. Yeah, he's dropping.
You'd be in your range of your... Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, sod it. Drop all 4. Do it for the memes.
There's only 3.
3.
The other one's the probes, isn't it?
Yeah.
From watching this listed action, I can see this being a problem.
So he's done the hard 3 side slip there and barrel roll, so he's given himself plenty of space away from those concussion bombs. And potentially Malorus might do a bank and might bring his arc around too far. We'll see.
I mean, Malorus knows where they're going to be.
Yeah, but he might have thought they wouldn't have been perhaps where the barrel roll. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, these silencers might be in a spot of bother. Unless he's realised. I mean, they do have to double reposition, so there is possibility they can get out, but getting out of range 1 of all 3 might be tricky. And then they have to take strains or expose the face down damage card, don't they?
I thought, are these ones you have to keep dropping?
Yeah.
They're a crit, aren't they, underneath your shields?
Yeah.
Because Column was flying them the other night.
What am I thinking of then?
I think you're thinking of the thermal detonators that aren't out yet. Oh, that's a bit of a sad spot.
Well, this is it. Even the double reposition here, I think you're screwed.
Yeah.
See,
I'd have half tempted there to just take the focus and accept that you're taking them.
Well, this is it, because surely you're still taking all 3 bombs there.
I think sometimes, though, if you land on them, there's that panic in there of, I need to get off them.
Yeah.
So he's obviously rolled and he's got the calculate this one.
Yeah, for Terex, yeah. It might have been... Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, on the plus side, he's only going to probably take 1 bomb there.
Yeah. I mean, he can take a calculate off his thing if he needs to.
But he's not shooting.
No, and he took the hit for the dice roll as well.
And Malorus is stopping.
That's unlucky. One of them bombs might hit the green eye as well. Yep. So that's a crit on them both, isn't it? Face up damage card.
No, so I think.
Oh no, it's just a damage under your shield. Sorry, it's not crits. It's just a face down damage card. Oh, you must have a choice. Either expose one. Oh, you have to gain a strain, don't you?
So
Panic pilot.
No, I was absolutely right. Was I?
No. So you were thinking.
Yeah, no, I was right. So each ship is dealt 1 face down damage card. Then each ship must expose 1 damage card unless it chooses to take a strain. So I was absolutely right.
Weapons failure. You were talking about rolling a dice, though, weren't you?
Nope.
I thought you said that. It doesn't matter.
Apparently.
Either way, that's a sad ship. Weapons. Oh, double weapons failure. He's rolling 1 red dice this attack. Jesus, the Hawk's back.
And I believe he's just given up half points as well.
Ugh, that's bad.
Yeah, concussion bombs, not good. So green has taken the strain, but he's on the rock.
Just flipping all his cards the right way again now.
Yeah. This is it. Once you do the side slip, you must flip it. So. So this is the situation I kind of got in last week, which is they've just got so much hull, and certainly here, he has spread the damage quite a bit. I didn't see which one he was shooting, so we'll see what damage is applied. DGS.
Probably the damage one. Yeah. Might as well try and take it out. Doing him first. Probably chuck the. Is that DBS? Is it or DS? Whatever it is.
It's range 2 into the yellow one. That's what that is.
Oh.
So
reroll it all.
Yeah, I mean he has got 2 shields.
Surprised you didn't reroll it all then.
How many target locks on it?
That was only 1.
Yeah, so you can only reroll 1, can't you? Can't spend target locks.
It still takes 1.
Yeah.
Oh. So, ironically though, it's his shields that are taking them now.
Yeah, I mean this is why probably doing the focus instead of the double reposition would have been a bit better.
Oof. Need some paint here. There we go. Oh, I suppose the crit would have gone on his shields anyway.
It would have done. I mean, double weapon failure is not good.
No, that's like a really unlucky chain of crits.
God, we're getting loads of follows tonight. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, 2 hits there into the silencers.
2 evades. Yeah, nice.
Last shot. I'm assuming it's the same guy.
Yeah, 2 health left. Nothing doing.
Just one reroll. Nothing. That's good for him.
I believe that is 3 stress on him, so he would have got 1 stress on the double reposition, the boost in the barrel roll, and then 2 stress on panic pilot, thanks to the concussion bomb.
Yeah, he's got 3 stress there.
Yeah, so yellow chose to yellow
expose his crits.
Yeah, yellow exposed all 3 cards, and then green didn't expose but took the strain. So we've got 1 red dice coming out of yellow here. It's a hit. It's against 1 green as well, I guess.
I mean, it should hit. Reds are better than greens, aren't they?
Yeah, so DGS is taking a damage, and that is David's first points of the game, I think.
It's just crap for him, though, because like he's probably not going to clear that stress.
No time soon.
No, not enough time. So I'm interested to see what the ships do now. So I was listening to, I can't remember what I was listening to, but they had the guy on who also flew this list, and he said he absolutely loved being in the corner with the ships.
Now, the interesting thing here is you can't drop the bomb off the table. So I wonder if Red's bomb stays on the table. Just maybe.
Sounds like a TO question.
Well, you're the TO. You're running the event.
Yeah, but you're my helper. So I'm busy running tabletop over here. You'll have to sort this one.
You're not.
I am. I'm doing some maintenance, essential maintenance.
Well, whilst they're planning, I'm going to go bring up the reference guide. Repulsors aren't active this turn, so he did the side flip last turn.
Well, I'm assuming they're going to hard 2 anyway.
Yeah, you'd imagine so.
I mean, they're stressed. They want to clear it. I don't think it's a bad move.
No, I mean, Malorus will get behind, but then concussion bombs will come out the turn after, which is...
Yeah, and then they can side slip again the next turn.
Yeah.
Because yellow's probably not going to be there much longer.
Mm-hmm.
Malorus on his own. Not really that great, is he, I guess? It's only a 2 dice gun. And again, that's all the HMPs are rolling, so. They're going to have to come up with a fancy name for this stalling in the corner. See, here it's happening now. It's going to see.
Technically, though, if the ships are moving, it's not stalling, is it?
No, I was going to say, because they call it, with the Star Vipers, everyone called it the butterfly stall. So this one looks like it goes off the table. Okay, so this is a Terex roll, and he's got a jam token he put down there. Yeah, so he's got a jam token there. Oh, 2 forward. It looks like they went off the board when they tried to drop them.
Yes, red has dropped, hasn't it? I can just see the bomb just behind green.
Yeah.
Which possibly means green and yellow might get bombed, only if they've done the same manoeuvre. What manoeuvre did red reveal? Because he's got stress on him.
2 forward. I think he's not taking it off because he did a target lock action. Yeah, it did a blue.
Yeah, so potentially green and yellow might get a bomb here, but they've got 5 hull. So you probably take the damage and take the strain, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think you want to really expose a damage card.
So hard turn from yellow. Double stress still. So not going to be able to reposition. Possibly may get a shot, but we shall see. Green.
He's gotten excited. Range 1 2-dice shot coming.
Possibly didn't expect the droids to go forwards here. So the silencers perhaps look a little bit out of position.
I think he was expecting the hard 2, weren't he?
Hmm.
Well, that fits as well.
So passing the jam over now to
Just getting rid of one of the locks.
Yep.
Makes sense.
You know what? I don't know why I'm all the way zoomed out here. Let's bring the camera in a little bit. So what have we got? So Droid 2 and DGS have locks there. I imagine you take range 1 here into DGS. Don't think yellow's got any shots. As in yellow silencer.
Yellow's in a bad state, isn't he?
Interesting to see if green's got one. Green may just have yellow in, but it'll be very close to see. But you know, you've knocked the shields and put a damage card on DGS, so maybe take the range 1 shot and hope.
I mean, he's going to have a reroll, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, just maybe see if you can push a crit through here. Well, Malorus reroll. Oh,
crit.
Or just 2 crits, you know, at least 2 crits.
No, it's all going through.
Hit crit. Oh, he shot yellow though.
What?
He shot yellow by the things. So
console fire.
Disable power regulator. Oh yeah,
I forgot that.
Yeah, so
it misses everyone anyway.
Disable power regulator and.
I am surprised he shot yellow there. I guess he's just trying to half point things, get some score.
Maybe. I mean, it is a knockout game, so MOV doesn't really matter. Obviously, it matters to the point of winning the game, but you don't need to win by a big margin. But you know, if he thinks green's got the shot on yellow, maybe he's thinking both of them can shoot.
I mean,
sorry, green silence into yellow droid.
Yellow silence has probably got brown as well, I guess. Oh, he's not damaged. Yeah, brown's a damaged one.
So I think this is DGS, so he's spending his calculate for 2 hits and a crit.
It's a Malorus.
Yeah, Malorus is strained, isn't he? So rolls 1 defense dice.
Shield, now Fanatical is active.
Shield and a crit, is that? And a fuel leak. Uh-oh.
Oof.
Now, DGS could have taken a calculate there. Target lock there.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe he just left it on, whichever silencer's got it. Oof. 2 and a crit.
Oh. Who's rolling that?
It's all right, I think I think it's Malorus, and he's realised that he rolled 2 dice.
Oh.
Is that dead?
Fuel leak.
Hit, crit, and a fuel leak.
Yeah.
I think
he's got 1 left, unless it's a direct console fire.
No, it triggers the fuel leak.
Yeah, he's still
dead.
Oh, it's 5. I thought it was 6.
No. Let's get some of those good emojis in chat. Dealer's choice, whichever ones you want. I would say attack boats. They look similar to the XI shuttles. I think if anybody's got any of the GSP XI shuttles, show respect for Malorus there. Don't think.
At least he sticks around to give him the last re-rolls.
the sinking ship.
Oh, double crit, Jesus.
Double evade.
Just enough. Range 1 into one of them. I'm assuming it's the damaged one.
Two. 3
and a
hits. Oh,
Yeah.
make it stop, Ben. Make it stop.
Oh, 2.
Don't know. Is that a console?
One of them's got console fire. And he's ion now.
I think yellow's dead.
Yeah, he is. He does get a 2-die shot though.
I don't think yellow's got arc. I think yellow's just out and green's just in, but we'll see. Yeah, no, just out.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
range 1, and this Bactoid droid is on 2 hull. He's going to have a Malorus reroll. I don't know if he's got a calculate token on his base. Focus.
He didn't bother putting it out.
Oh, you can't reroll that, can you? Has he got anything on his base? Yeah, he has. So spends that for 3 hits and a crit, and that will take the yellow droid off the table. So 15 minutes left to go.
It's another disabled power regulator.
So 15 minutes left to go. David is on 75. Craig is on 149.
There's going to be some bomb drops this turn as well.
Yep. So you're the silencer pilot. You can't afford to do the hard turn left or the Talon to the left because you're just going to get hit by 2 concussion bombs. And you've got 15 minutes left to try and score 75 points.
I just don't know what you do. What can he do to get 75 points?
Well,
What's half of HMP?
Well, actually, he's taken 1 damage already. So if he was to turn left and take 2 concussion bombs, he gives up half points.
Okay, so he has to turn away, doesn't he?
Yeah, and just play quickly and try and turn back in. But he's got to kill 1.5 gunships to win the game.
I guess you're hard to boost and just try and get around quick and come in through the rocks and see what you can do.
I mean, maybe a hard 1 might work because he's not stressed.
Yeah, fair.
So maybe a hard 1. It all depends where the droids end up, though. But the bombs are going to be on the far side because it's the red and green gunships that have got the bombs. So move the camera over a bit. So it's the red and green that have got the bombs. So if you could do a hard 1 and then barrel roll left or right, you might be able to, barrel roll backwards and just stretch that range band a little bit.
He's not in a good spot, the poor soul.
No, not at all. But I think as it's a knockout game, I think you have to go for it. Conserving MOV is... No, absolutely. Chat says gunships just hard 2 left. Absolutely, I agree they could be. But if you run away, he's got to score 75 points, and it's a knockout game. So conserving MOV doesn't help you. So maybe you almost take the bombs. Oh, the repulsor lives active. I didn't actually check that to see. Yeah, so...
and they're just all going to lock that silencer.
Yeah, so even if he does his hard 1 here, he'll just take like 2 concussion missiles. 3 concussion missiles or whatever. And he's got a face down damage card, so that'll be getting exposed if he uses the concussion missiles.
I think that side sloop, you just don't see it coming at all.
Ooh, especially when he goes the other way.
That's it. That's it. You come in my kill box, I'm going to kill you.
What's that, K-turn? Yeah, K-turn.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely an arc of 1 of green. If he's within range, you might still get a concussion missile. We shall see.
You might just be out of that one,
But then with a 180-degree arc,
He's still getting shot. There's not a lot you
Yeah.
can do about that, is there?
pray to the dice gods. What was that? 3 target locks on him, so that's 3 rerolls if they want it. Only 1 hit, I think, on the first roll.
Yeah. Should be an extra dice. He's evaded it anyway, don't matter.
So no shot from red. No shot from green. That's nice.
Nice.
So DGS has got 4 hull left. It's going to be a range 3 shot with a calculate. Two hits. 2 evades.
How many do you get to keep the calculate?
Now, the interesting thing with this automated target priority is he has to shoot the closest rate in the closest range band. So you could actually like throw, I don't know, the undamaged gunship forwards here, and just try and make it the closest target for the silencer.
Honestly, I don't think he cares.
I don't think he does. No. I mean,
that silencer's got what, 4 left, 3 left.
3 hull, 1 shield.
Yeah, so 4 left. You just keep lobbing shots at him. If they all shoot it, it's probably going to go through in it sooner or later.
So, I mean, you got to assume that Brown's going to hard turn towards him. Green and Brown probably the same, or might bank. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'd be half tempted to bank because you don't need to do the blues, so it's not a big issue.
But this is the worst thing now. They all take their calculates.
Yeah, and flip their things as well.
Yeah, flip their things for next turn if he survives. They can re-roll 3 red dice if they want.
Yep. And he's got a choice of either get a shot, but still get shot, or run away and probably still get shot.
Gone 3 forwards.
The things should have dropped a bomb.
They might have been off the board edge. I'm not too sure.
Oh, maybe they checked. I missed it. Yeah, it would have been, wouldn't it? Okay, so he's target locking.
I think green. Oh wow.
I must have spent the lock.
I think green is just in, but it could just be just out the silencer. That's going to be very close. I mean, all the gunships are definitely in. 80s.
The problem he's got, though, if he does spend his missile, is the Brown.
Oh no! Yeah, I don't think you bother.
I mean, I would. I'd just spend it at this point. Fuck it.
Or maybe you leave the missile as the last shot. I guess. Shoot Brown and Green first because they're probably range 1 shots, and then.
Yeah.
Oh no! He'll go first, and yeah, he will fire the concussion. So.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So this would expose on DGS. So 2 rerolls for network aim.
Oh.
May not hit. Let's have a see. Oh, just. That was going to be the curse of the commentator again. So it's a range 2 shot from Green, who could also fire a concussion missile.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
1 reroll if he needs it. He does need it. Oh, 2 hits and a crit. Let's see paint. Will we see paint? Oh, not enough paint. So that's a shield.
That's basically, and I flip that crit. Brown's also got to flip the crit.
What did Brown have?
Has he done
weapon failure.
Oh. And the green one.
What was?
Sinar specialist.
Flip it.
He's not done it yet.
You don't know. Is that
fuel leak.
Fuel leak. Oh well. Because DGS gets to shoot now, but he's got a weapon failure, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh well. You're probably right. You should have done the one without the missile first. His last shot now.
Oh, he should have flipped the card, then he loses the shield, so the fuel leak triggered? Yeah, that's why.
No,
That's why he took the damage card. Because after it hit, so because he had the card, you flip the fuel leak, and then he suffers the uncancelled crit.
No, it happens at the end, doesn't it?
No.
No. That's why it doesn't flip the initial crits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit lame.
So, green silencers on 1 hole.
Yeah. Obviously, you shoot at the one you've got locked. Did he lock it? No, he focused, didn't he? Or did he lock it? Can't remember.
This is it. Now, DGS has got... what did DGS get? Was it the fuel leak?
No, it was the... Ooh! 2 crits going through. He got the weapons failure.
Right, yeah. So, hit 2 crits. I'll shout out the crits. Or is that direct hit?
Damaged engine and loose stabilizer. So that one has to do the one forward, though. Or some sort of forward maneuver this turn. So it can't do the side swipe or sloop or whatever it's called. Side slip. And also, green and red. Oh no, just green have to drop a bomb. It's got 1 left.
So look at the second game. We've got First Order, Hollow,
Government.
FO, and 3 SFs versus.
Is it Connor?
I think that was.
Yes, Connor's playing. I think Connor's got Bobber and Emond, if I remember rightly. I'm only guessing though from what he's been flying.
Yeah, Bobber and Emon.
Oh yeah, I remembered something.
So 4 minutes left in the game.
So Brown's clearly just going to do a whatever forward.
Yeah. I think there's no point giving him 3 points, I guess. So we have got the other concussion bombs now. So chat says, has the droid circled in that corner since the start? No, they actually started down in the bottom right hand corner. They have pretty much hugged that board edge for the entire game.
Yeah.
Now let's see if the silence has done a hard turn to the right, because that could just be all game. Oh no.
I think he's just tried to get a shot in before the end.
Yeah. No one cares about the bomb. So, 1 hole remaining on this poor silencer. So, another concussion missile. Ow.
Sad times.
Oh, well, that's it. That's game. I mean, I guess they can play out the turn. Whether or not they're going to bother.
Shall we just jump in? Because there is no need for it in this event, is there, really?
Yeah.
See what they do.
It looks like they're exposing one. Pilot is it or blind pilot?
I don't know. I didn't even look.
It's
blinded.
Yeah.
I think he's just letting him have his revenge shot. I think I'd be tempted to go for the brown, really.
I think you have to, don't you? That's your easiest shot, I guess.
Just try and kill it for why not?
Just like Craig's having his shots, because he could get a weapon failure crit or something for, I guess. That's a range 1 shot, I think, wasn't it, of 3 hits. I mean, again, it doesn't actually matter, because you're only really looking for weapon failures, I guess, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, you're not really bothered, are you, at this point? I just wouldn't have that go on, take your shot, it's fine. Like you said before, there's no worry of MOV, so...
No, we're setting the range 1 shot into red.
Two. Should we jump in, mate?
Yeah, sorry about your dice. They were, well, actually, my dice is what I'm sorry about. They were horrible for you.
Hey guys, yeah, I don't think it was just the dice. I mean, I think some of those the crit pulls, like on the concussion bombs and stuff, were pretty brutal as well. Like, what was it, double weapon failure?
Yeah, panic pilot into double weapon failure, just to make sure.
Just to really take the piss, yeah.
But no, cheers to the game. Unlucky David. It was certainly a tough matchup. I think obviously the HMPs controlled the engagement. You know, forced you to come to them. So well flown there from Craig, and then. Yeah, getting those concussion bombs off at the right time then, and the the hard 3 side slip into the barrel roll was very nice, just to really stretch that range over. Made a horrible pocket, and then I think also was that the turn the green silencer just clipped the rock as well.
That was that turn, yeah.
So very unfortunate, and I mean I think he suffered a bit to what I suffered against Craig in the end on Friday, which is. You just don't seem to be able to push enough damage through onto those droids, and I think you were staring down. I think you were like 75 to 149 when you'd got down to that last silencer. So trying to finish off or kill a complete gunship and a half is quite a tall order.
Yeah,
it's
hard.
I think it was. He got one off the board, and I needed to get one off the board early. Really, it was just continue with 4 shots around coming into one of my ships. Just like,
Yeah, there's only so many mods in the world, and it's eventually just because they're just constantly re-rolling. It's just like, okay, I'm just going to keep rolling hits until you die.
Absolutely,
it's really hard to dodge
because eventually the greens are going to mess you up, and that's kind of what the HMPs rely on. I think it's just intensely reliable 2 and 3 dice attacks. It's a similar principle to the 5A wings, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said it in the game as well. Like against a lot of munitions lists, the sort of the 80 ships like the silencers think, well, I'll just boost into range 1 or boost out of arc, and do that. But you can't do that against the gunships, because the 180-degree arc and the network aim means even if you got out their front arc and weren't their primary target that they had target locked, they can still make use of other ships' target locks, and it makes it so awkward for those. Sort of the more maneuverable ships to sort of get out of the way and not take fire.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying sort of another variant in Extended, where everything has homing missiles and cluster missiles.
Yeah, it was. I think it was.
So it's just like side slipping around the board, just saying to aces, "Go on then, engage me. I dare you."
Yeah, we were chatting at the start, and I was sort of saying I thought I'd seen you play an earlier version of it where you had cluster missiles, and I was trying to work out why you couldn't, and then realised it's because
they're not legal in hyperspace. Yeah,
exactly.
I 100% would have them if they were legal in hyperspace, because they're vicious on these things.
You never launched the Discords, did you?
No, there was never a point. Actually, there was one point where I could have launched one of them, but that was the turn where I bumped red into green. So if red had a calculator, I would have been able to do it then. But
cool.
Just the thing on that is obviously with the I was terrified because with the automated targeting, you force me to shoot the buzz droids. if they're in a range band closer.
Yeah, it seems
my
quite
God.
good for you.
I could have done
You
that
know,
just
didn't
to troll them.
Yeah,
Didn't even think of that. That's great.
yeah. I think I might take them off to silence since they don't generally need them. So, oh yeah,
I mean, having the calculate banked for like if you were doing a target lock calculate,
Yeah.
But there were turns I think where you ended up doing the double reposition on those turns
Yeah.
and didn't get the full benefit out of the double mod.
yeah. I was kind of trying to go. Stuff.
But no, cheers to both of you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Congratulations to Craig, who progresses to week 3 of the knockout. And that will do us for this game. Join us again at 8:30, so about 10-15 minutes from now, and we will have First Order versus Scum. We will catch you all later.
Bye.